There are additional tabs in the groups. The discussion board is really the best one, but I would recommend using the other ones. If you're a little bit dry on leads, they do have a members group directory, which you can literally just click on the group directory and you can see everybody there, and you could sort that by location, by all that kind of stuff. So it's really, really nifty because you have that group directory right there. Right there, you have that list of your prospects. That's wonderful right there. Click on their profiles, qualify them as a prospect right there. Use that member list. That'd be like somebody being able to just take MOTC's membership list and take a look at everybody. It's valuable to have right there. You have all of those professionals that are part of that group. You know, and look, there's gonna be other people in there that are competitors, but look, you have that entire list where 85% of that group are going to be your target audience. So take a look at that membership directory and utilize that. I always say, don't be salesy, like that on LinkedIn. But there is, if you do have, a special group, special promotion that you want to try out, in your LinkedIn groups, doesn't hurt to try, 10% off for, this group, but it goes in the promotions tab. If you do want to be salesy, try it. Every once in a blue moon, I'll hear somebody getting success off of it. Normally that was really just created because people were complaining so much that people were spamming discussion boards. So they pretty much, LinkedIn had created this tab so they could just, the moderator just click and move it to this section. Doesn't hurt to try. Doesn't hurt to try. I mean, if that's your sales challenge, is closing the deal, that might be a good opportunity, to try that out. So if you have jobs that you're trying to fill in with the group, go ahead, you can put jobs in there. Hey, that's free. Put in the jobs board. Some of them do charge, like LinkedIn, the overall site, they do charge for that. But as far as the groups go, most of them you are allowed to just post those jobs in there for free. So if you do, if that is your function, you could throw it in there for free. Search. The reason why the search function is good is because you could search the archive of discussions. So you could just type in different keywords, again, that are associated with your sales challenges and your prospect sales challenges, and you could scan the old discussion boards. Look, if there was a discussion that came up 2 months ago, start it up again. If you have something to add, start it up again. Worst thing that happens is people don't join in it again. But when you join in that new comment, it goes up again in the discussion board. So start that discussion again. So use that search tool to do it. More is really just your settings. If you really want to be aggressive with your group and you're getting a lot of really good leads and prospects and sales from your group, you may want to take a little bit more ambitious route and change your settings so that you get an email update every day about the group activity. I think, especially, I would highly recommend joining more, multiple groups. That gets a little bit overwhelming in my opinion, but then again, I'm not the salesperson. That's not my function. If 100% of your job is sales, I would recommend doing that because then you're constantly staying on top of it and getting new information. The advanced search function. This is a really, really easy tool. I don't know if if people have used it before, but all you have to do is you could type in target keywords. Most people use this as a prospect tool to find new prospects, but it's pretty easy. You just type in a zip code, a location, and different keywords that have to do with your prospects. And then look, I had just randomly did this, just typed in finance, bam, people come in. A whole list of professionals come up that have profiles that come in with their keywords. And the reason why I kept mentioning keywords in your summary was because if somebody else types in your keyword, you want to pop up here. So it's the same exact thing. So this was something that I just organically had done. And the good thing about this is, see how I circled those things? You could check out your connection levels. So a second connection level, your first connection level are your connections. Your second level connection means that you have a mutual connection. So Stephanie and I have a mutual connection right there. So I'm going to click on Stephanie's profile, and I'm going to check out who that mutual connection is, if Stephanie is a top prospect right there. Right there, and you keep going out. This was a whole list of people that had gone down. But right there, you're getting more prospects that you wouldn't have been able to find. Use their profile, qualify them, check out their connections, see what groups they're going on, repeat the process, and build your network. If you have a shared group, I circle that one, a shared group, you know that Marty is part of that group. Go into that group and see if Marty's had any activity. The Q&A section. This is a nice little nifty feature. People are allowed to go on to LinkedIn and they could just ask any type of business question that they want to, and they actually break it down by categories as well. So you want to do two things. The first thing that you want to do is you want to attract leads. So you have to be maybe a little bit sneaky like that. You may want to ask a question that you think maybe one of your leads would answer. So you're going up there and you're asking a question, and then they come in and your answer like, oh, thanks for helping me, da-da-da-da, let's connect. little sneaky trick that I like to use. So you get to do that, and that's a good way to attract people, bring people to you. Then on the other hand, you want to establish your credibility. You put there and you type in your target keywords right there, and you want to see what types of questions people are asking in your industry. And that's important for two reasons. One, you get to keep on top of what's going on in your industry. You might find that 10 prospects, or even just 10 people in your industry are asking question X. You might realize, hey, a lot of people, I didn't realize that question X was a really hot topic right now. But you're able to use that for your other marketing materials and your targeted sales pitch. If you know that, question X is the burning desire on top of everyone's mind, you want to be the person. Then you want to go and you want to answer those questions. You want to be that person that swoops in and answers that question because A, you've done that publicly, other people could see your answer, so now you look smart to other people in the group, and B, you have a reason to connect with that person right now. And if Steve asks me a question on LinkedIn and I answer it and Steve doesn't know me, he's going to say, oh, who's this person that answered my question on LinkedIn? He's going to check out my profile, which then pertains to his needs, has links to my website, has my sales collateral on there. I attracted a person to me. It helps, getting that initial, connection with people. Use that tool. This was just the same thing, focus on keywords. I'm just, showing you could type it in, you could ask a question or answer a question.